And it's just like, ooh, it's scary in here. But it's also fall and I love it. Oh man, and that smells so good. All of these are just so, like, they scream like, oh, Halloween, and it's so amazing.
It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another exciting vlog here on the LeahMouseVlog channel. I am of course LeahMouse. This is my vlog, and this is my vlog channel, hence LeahMouseVlog. I schmutz. I'm sorry, I do that every time. I don't know what my problem is. Okay, so I'm very excited today because today I'm finally revealing this year's awesome new Halloween candles. Okay, every year I release a new line of Halloween candles specifically for Halloween. They're spooky, they're cool, and I love this year's line. If you can hear the little thudding around, Houdini has the zoomies and she's just like stampeding around for no apparent reason, so sorry about that. I'm really excited to show these to you. I always take a long time, so let's just get right into it. I'm gonna do this in no particular order. So I'm gonna show them to you first and then we're gonna get into each one. We've got Darkling Hollow, Spider Pie, Haunted Hayride, Vampire Coven,
Toil and Trouble,
Ectoplasm, Grim Reaper, Boneyard Bats, Hallowed Grounds, Oktoberfest, y'all, and Halloween Bonfire. I painstakingly went through all of these. I took 2 months to design these. From colors, scents, names, everything. I really poured my heart and soul into these, and it was totally worth it. It totally paid off. So we're gonna start, again in no particular order, I'm just gonna grab and we're gonna go through these. So we're gonna start with Grim Reaper. Now, this one is really cool. So it's black, gray, and black, right? White swirl, and this, ooh. It's so delightful. It's smooth tobacco and smoky bourbon, okay? It just has that ominous, shroudy, dark, looming thing. It's quite pleasant, very spooky, very Halloween. It's gonna add that touch of darkness to your room. Dark and spooky. It's fall-y, but mostly it's just dark and spooky. Okay, we're gonna move on to Boneyard Bats. This one is white, brown, and black because I coordinate my colors accordingly. Thank you. The white is for the bones, the brown is for the dirt, the earth, and the black is for the bats. Boneyard Bats. Ah! All my things have purpose. White swirl. So this one, oh my god, I just smelled it opening up. It's dear Lord in heaven, it's pecan. I can't even get through this. Oh, it's pecan, buttered vanilla, and cinnamon. And let me tell you what, it like literally, this was punching me in the face so hard I couldn't even get through reading this scent. Oh, it's very, it has that crispy fall nut, tangy, spicy, and I mean spicy as in like spices, not like hot spicy, but flavorful spicy. Like this, the cinnamon and the pecan like really come through. Oh, it's so nice. I just love it so much. And you will too. Yeah, this one's really nice. Boneyard Bats. Absolutely gorgeous, smells delicious, very potent, very potent. I'm just gonna say that right now, very potent. We're gonna move along to Haunted Hayride. This one I've been pushing around in my head for a couple of years, but I wanted to get the scent just right. Nailed it. Okay, so this one is hay, stay with me, spiced pumpkin, and cedar. So it's brown, like I'm from the Midwest or something, brown, yellow, and black. Obviously colors coordinated, Haunted Hayride, yellow swirl. This one is very less pumpkin, more cedar and hay, but the pumpkin just kind of lifts it to this little like fall. I don't know. It's very hard to describe these verbally to you, and I say that every time, but it's always gonna be true. It's like a haunted hayride. I mean, you know, if you can imagine yourself in the little wagon sitting on the bale of hay, it's the middle of the night, you're getting pulled through the thing, and then all of a sudden, somebody jumps out of the cornfield at you, and he's like holding a cow's tongue, and he's like, would you like to touch it? You know, or whatever, and like there's a chainsaw guy running around. Like, that's this candle. I'm sorry, but it is. I made Haunted Hayride. Finally, I did it and I nailed it. Scrappy's over there playing with his little skunk toy. Okay, now we're gonna go to Darkling Hollow. Now this one is really unique. I won't tell you why, but it's personal to me for personal secret reasons, but I made it into a candle. Only my mom and JJ will know what it means. So this one is black, blue, and gray for reasons. This will make sense in about 10 years when something big may or may not happen. I don't know. Never mind. I'm being cryptic. Don't worry about it. Anyway, Darkling Hollow. It's cool. So this one is pumpkin, cinnamon spice, and vanilla. So we got a little blue swirl on top. And this one just makes me think of exactly what I was going for with it, which won't make sense to you yet, unless I become published. There, I said it. This one is very like, it's almost like this is the spooky forest that the Haunted Hayride is taking you through. You know what I mean? Like it just has that, like the trees are, you know, kind of bowing over you and like that real spooky dark path stretches out in front of you. Maybe you get a little cup of pumpkin cider or something and you're going through and it's just like, ooh, it's scary in here. But it's also fall and I love it. That's what Darkling Hollow is. There is no other way to describe it, but I hope that I get published someday so that this candle will make sense. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, this one's a little bit weird, but it came to me in my between sleep and awake thing, and somehow I actually remembered it, so I added it to the lineup. Normally I do 10. This was number 11. Spider pie. I know it sounds weird. Hear me out. Okay, so it's orange, black, and white. Very spooky fall Halloween colors, right? On top we have a spider web instead of a swirl. So we've got a spider web on top of, let me tell you what, this thing was hard to do. It was hard to do, but I did it. So there we go. Got a spider web on top of spider pie. I'm gonna show you closer. Look at that. Look at my spider web. And yes, it's wax. It's not gonna affect anything. It just looks really cool. So spider pie, oh my god. So this is apple, cinnamon, clove, and fall spices. Kind of a very traditional fall scent. So it's not weird. It's not like dead spider carcass in a pie crust. You know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds weird. Spider pie. No idea where that came from in my brain, but here we are. But yeah, it's just kind of a traditional fall baked goods sort of smell. So, I mean, I wanted to take it in a nice, pleasant direction, and that's what I did with it. So that's spider pie. If you want a very traditional, like, fall baked goods scent, that's the one. This one I'm super proud of, okay? Halloween Bonfire. I have tried so hard to replicate a bonfire, wood fire smell, and it's, I don't know why it's been such a challenge, because, like, all the ones that are labeled fireside, wood smoke, campfire, like, they all just smell weird. Like, they don't actually smell like a campfire at all. Not to me anyway. So if it doesn't smell good, I don't do it. I literally scoured the available fragrances. I literally ordered 6 different scents just to test them all in different combinations that I thought might work together, right? Until I found one that I felt nailed it. I finally did it. It's 3 different scents together. I'm not gonna tell you my secret formula. I'm sorry, I'm keeping it under my tube for now. But what we do have in the end result is the smell of crackling wood and smoky cedar. That is Halloween Bonfire. I actually did it. I actually freaking did it. You have my absolute guarantee this smells like a campfire bonfire. Just like when you're sitting around it and you're just breathing that in and you're like, this is heaven. This is amazing. I can't give you the sound, unfortunately. By the way, it's brown, red, orange with a yellow swirl. I can't give you the sound because I don't have wood wicks, because trust me, I've tried to go there. They don't work. Commercially available wood wicks for independent candle sellers, they're just crap. So I'm not putting you through that, but I can give you the smell. This is it, I promise. Man, that's good. And the scent combinations that I ended up using are real wacky. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. And I'm not gonna tell you anyway. It's my own secret formula, trade secrets, I'm allowed to do that. But that's Halloween Bonfire. If you really, really, really are looking for that actual bonfire, campfire smell, get it. It's awesome. I promise. I worked very hard to make that. So we're gonna move on to Toil and Trouble. Obviously witch inspired. It is orange, black, and purple. And on the top it's black, of course, with the swirl. So this one is another kind of traditional fall scent, but different. Apple, fall spices, and pumpkin. Oh man, the apple and the pumpkin kind of both work together to just pow right in the kisser on this one. I'm like picturing like a bubbling cauldron with like bobbing apples in it with like a pumpkin spicy cider brewing in it. Like that's kind of what I'm getting from this, which is kind of what I was going for, so it works out. Oh man, that's really nice. This is another very, very traditional, I want my house to smell like fall, like Halloween type of scent. And the colors are pretty. They're very Halloween-y. Orange, black, and purple. You can't go wrong with that. Oh man, and that smells so good. All of these are just so like, they scream like, oh, Halloween, and it's so amazing. So this one I want to move on to. It's a little different. I can't take credit for the name because I know that there are coffee shops that use this name, but to my knowledge, there isn't a candle. If there is, I didn't search hard enough, so whatever. We've got Hallowed Grounds. Hi, Teeny. So hallowed grounds, hallowed, the word hallow, you know, All Hallows Eve, it's hallowed, whatever. Grounds for coffee, because this is basically a pumpkin caramel coffee candle. Pumpkin caramel coffee, hallowed grounds. Got it? Okay. So we've got brown for the coffee, orange for the pumpkin, and white just, you know, for maybe the whipped cream on top. And then we've got a brown swirl for that caramel glaze there. And yeah, you get everything. Ooh, that coffee is really coming through. Like, it almost smells like a coffee bean. You know how like brewed coffee smells different from when you stick your nose in a fresh bag of beans? This is more like fresh bag of beans than like the brewed coffee. And the pumpkin's in there, the caramel's in there. But it is a really nice, robust, very seasonally fall scented coffee candle. And I know a lot of y'all like coffee. I do too, and the scent of it. So this is for you, Hallowed Grounds. Now we're gonna move on to Ectoplasm. Speaks for itself, you know, the goo that ghosts leave behind. So we got white, green, and white. If you're into Ghostbusters, we're doing the green shout out. This one is spices, vanilla cream, and rum. Heavy on the rum. It's not all that rummy, but it does blend with that vanilla cream very nicely. And it's just a really nice, maybe not necessarily in the like uber fall category, but it is very nice, very spooky, very pleasant. It's just nice. It's just nice. It's very sweet, very soothing, and just yummy. It envelops you like, well, like ectoplasm, I guess. Hey, excuse me, real quick, let me just insert editing Leah here. I totally forgot to do Vampire Coven for some reason when I was recording this. This is why I shouldn't just randomly grab. Vampire Coven, okay? It's red, black in the middle. There's a black swirl on top of this bad boy. Now this one, it's blackberry, sage, and lemon. Post lemon. It's very beautiful. It's kind of sweet, it's sultry, like a Vampire Coven would be, but it has like a tangy, fruity pull. It's actually making my mouth water. Wow. It's nice. It's like a sultry, sexy, juicy, fruity, like tangy. Yeah, it's very Vampire Coven-y. Like, I know these scents sound a little bit weird together, blackberry, sage, and lemon, but let me tell you what, it freaking works. And it smells like if you were in one of those really cool, oh God, one of those really cool like vampire movies, you know, where you walk in and it's like this really elaborate lair, like all gothically decorated with like the red ambient lights, you know, and like the intricate like things, and everybody's just like walking around just like, ooh, you know, with the candles and everything. That's what that scent makes me think of. So nailed it. Okay, back with the properly edited video. Okay, and the last one, this was kind of goofy, but I've been wanting to make this one for a couple of years, and Well, here it is. Here we have the Oktoberfest candle. It is going to be orange for the celebration of fall, and then the traditional Bavarian Oktoberfest colors of white and blue. And that is a very traditional Oktoberfest looking label and font and colors and everything. And then the top is brown. I don't know why. So don't freak out. This one is spiced beer, harvest pumpkin, and vanilla. Now let me tell you what. The beer does not smell like beer. Like if you crack open a can of Budweiser and take a whiff and go, because beer stinks. I'm sorry, beer smells terrible. This is not that. It's more of like a spiced, fermented wheat, which is what beer is, but it doesn't smell like beer. I don't know how to explain it. But it's got all those other spices in there, and it has this like really festive Oktoberfesty thing. Like I feel like if you were at Oktoberfest, not even like the authentic one in like Bavaria in Germany, like if you went to our Oktoberfest festival, like anywhere, they have them a lot in the States. I feel like this is what the streets would smell like. You know, just very festive, brewy, fall-y. You got that sort of spicy beer scent in the air. And you got all the like foods and festivities and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I nailed it. I really feel like this. Now, I've been to Oktoberfest festivals. I am German after all, and I do love a good Oktoberfest, and it is my goal to go to the actual Oktoberfest in Bavaria one of these days. I am Bavarian, you know, by blood. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I can vouch for the fact this does make me think of an authentic Oktoberfest festival. It's just, it's really nice. It's just really nice. It really makes you feel like you're there. It's taking me there in my brain. That's where it's taking me. Like my brain immediately goes to that. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, so those are all the new Halloween candles. I tried to get through them more quickly than usual. I hope you're satisfied. So they are now available on underworldconnection.com and etsy.com/shop/underworldconnection. If you don't feel like typing all that out and remembering it, links are in the description below. Just click it and be whisked away to Halloween Town, full of spooky scents, where you can pick your favorites and go to town. You can get them at any size, 16-ounce 3-wick. These are the 9-ounce 1-wick. You can get them in the 4-ounce tins or wax melts. Now I'm doing wax melts differently, and no, it's not because of Candle Karen. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I've been wanting to move to the clamshells for quite some time so that I could put the labels on there. It's just easier for me. Those skulls, I'm sorry, they're cute, but they are a pain in the butt. I do not like making them. Half the time they fall apart and I have to redo them, and they're very annoying. I know they're cute, but they bug me. So it's just easier for me, and I just feel like it's more professionally presentable to have them in the clamshells with the label on them. So from now on, the wax melts are going to be in the clamshells with the labels. Just, it's gonna look just like on the candles. The only difference is gonna say wax melts. That's literally the only difference. It's gonna have this label on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that you're ready to get your spooky on. I know I am. I just feel like this Halloween has taken forever to get here, and I'm looking forward to it. And these candles are a representation of that, because I really went full force on these. I really poured my heart into these, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy them. I hope that you can find your favorites and let me know what you think, because I'm really proud of these. So thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to watch out for the sheep as always, and vlog phrase of the day is, spider pie isn't weird. Feel free to make that face too when you type the comment. More authentic. All right, I love you, appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.